The fog clung to Tim as he neared the eerie silhouette of Blackthorn Cathedral, its gargoyles leering in the moonlight. Town whispers haunted him, a graveyard beneath, a gateway for restless souls. Driven by grief and a fragile hope, he ignored the warnings. Inside the ancient walls, shadows danced and whispers called his name. Tim's heart pounded with a mix of fear and curiosity. Tonight, he would seek the impossible. The thick fog wrapped around Tim as he walked toward the dark shape of Blackthorn Cathedral. Gargoyles with creepy grins seemed to watch him. He remembered the townspeople's whispers. A graveyard beneath the church, a place for restless souls. But Tim, deep in grief, ignored them. He had one goal: to see her. 10 years ago, a fire destroyed his school bus. He woke up in a hospital, the doctor telling him he was the only survivor. But Tim knew differently.
He dreamt of Sarah, her hand slipping from his during the chaos, her eyes full of unspoken promises. Maybe here, in this haunted cathedral, he could see her again. The heavy doors creaked open with a sound like screams. Inside, shadows moved in the candlelight, creating a spooky scene. Tim's breath was shaky. He thought he heard his name whispered. Then a figure appeared. It was Alex, the kid who sat behind him in math, his face twisted in a silent scream. Fear gripped Tim. Alex too. Why here? Cold dread filled him as more figures emerged. Jessica, who loved poetry, and Mark, the class clown. Each had the same empty look in their eyes. It hit him hard. Blackthorn Cathedral wasn't a place for the dead to rest, but a prison for the lost. This wasn't a reunion with Sarah. It was his worst nightmare. They were all trapped, reliving their fiery deaths in each other's haunted eyes. Despair overwhelmed Tim. The memory of Sarah had been his hope. Now that was gone too. The only sound in the vast hall was his ragged breathing. He wanted to scream, to release the crushing weight of his realization. But even that seemed impossible. Days turned into weeks, then months. Time lost meaning in this ghostly place. Tim wandered the dark halls, the candles casting eerie shadows on the old tapestries. He saw them everywhere, his classmates, their faces never changing, a constant reminder of their shared tragedy. The name Sarah, once a desperate cry, became a whisper, then silence. One day, as Tim stood by a flickering candle, he saw a movement. A figure hidden in shadows appeared. A tiny spark of hope flickered inside him. Could it be? He stumbled toward the figure, his heart racing. As he got closer, the candlelight revealed the face. It wasn't Sarah. It was Mr. Henderson, the bus driver, with the same empty eyes. Tim fell to his knees, his last hope gone. He was trapped here, not just with the ghosts of his classmates, but with the constant reminder of their shared fate. The school bus, a metal coffin, forever on a road of flames. Blackthorn Cathedral wasn't a gateway for the dead. It was their eternal torment. And Tim, the supposed survivor, was doomed to spend eternity with the restless dead. Tim's final realization shattered his hope. Blackthorn Cathedral wasn't a place of reunion, but an eternal prison. Trapped with the ghosts of his classmates and the memories of their fiery fate, he faced an unending torment. If this tale intrigued and spooked you, please share your comments, like, and subscribe for more chilling stories. Your support helps us keep the eerie tales coming.